Alright, so today we're going back to another video. It's gonna be another leg day video. So today I'm not gonna be doing like a exercise dominant one. I'm gonna just be doing quads, hamstrings, glutes, and some of your calves. So let's get started with the exercise number one. Go in there and skip the leg day over here. Let's go. So today, the very first exercise we're gonna be starting out with is leg curl. So mostly every gym has this machine right here. So in my opinion, this is the best exercise for hamstrings because on how locked in place you are, you can't cheat at all. Straight hamstring work. So I also like to start out with this one because it looks so much at my hamstrings and like how deep I could go in another exercise like squats or a hack squat. So we're just gonna be warming up. So you find like a very light weight, we just warm up the hamstrings like this, and then you start at a weight, you do a desired amount of reps. So I don't want to be reaching to failure in the first set, we'll be leaving that to the very last set. So the tempo I do is 3, 2, 1, and then 1, 2. So I know it hurts a lot whenever you're going heavy, you just have to stick to the tempo. Alright, so for this one, you put the rest pad right here so that you don't move at all. And you stick your ass all the way down to the pad. So let's get into the very first set. So the rest second for this one is going to be 60 seconds after each set. So since it's an isolation exercise, the rest is going to be relatively short. So if you're a beginner, I recommend for you to not do the very last set until failure and just do the maximum 12 reps. But if you're more of an advanced trainer, you train legs regularly, then you can handle a bit of destruction.
That's a good way to put it.
Right now for this very last one, I'm going to be going up to failure. So probably 15 to 20 reps. Let's go. 20 reps. Now, you worked on your hamstrings. Let's move on to the second exercise, which is going to be for your quads. Let's get to it. Alright, so the next exercise will be destroying our quads. Now, if your gym has like a hack squat, I'll recommend you take advantage of it as soon as possible because that one really helps your quads. Like any exercise that you can do like a deep squat and where you could position your feet like low, you should always do that one. So you can do this one with a Smith machine or a fixed bar. I'll be using the fixed bar for this second one. So since I'm trying to get stronger and bigger legs, I'm gonna be going a little bit heavier, 60 pounds on it. If you're a beginner, you could warm up with like a light one. So the key for this one is foot position. So you wanna make sure that your heels are elevated like this, a little bit narrow, and then you want to go as deep as possible. So mean as low as possible. To keep more, we want to keep your heel on the plates to get as much tension as possible on your quads. The good thing about this one is like no matter how flexible you are, you still complete the whole full range of motion with this exercise. So let me show you. lock out like this. So you're kind of resting. So you want to keep a little bent to get more tension on your quads. So we're going to be doing 8 reps. You're going to be focusing on strength. But for this first one, I did like 13. So I'll be giving myself 90-second rest period in between these sets. And then we'll move on to the second one. So we'll be doing 3 sets in total. Let's go. Very last set, we're gonna be doing until failure. Like the first exercise we did, to destroy your quads and get them growing. So let's go. So now, so you did heel elevated squats for your quads to failure. We'll be doing Romanian deadlift for your hamstrings and your glutes. So let's get right to it. So the next exercise is going to be Romanian deadlift. It's pretty much straightforward. Now there's a way you can do it so it hits your hamstrings, your glutes. But for me, I'm going to do it for my glutes because that's where I feel it either way. You do it with a Smith machine, which is a little bit easier, but I'm going to be doing it with the fixed bar. So, what I'm going to be doing is I go down, I'm going to push my hips back and bend my knees a little bit. So that little knee bend, it causes a little more tension in your glutes, so that and then whenever you come up, you thrust up, keeping it a little bent. So let me show you. We're going to be doing 3 sets of those. 8 to 10 reps. Let's go. And then done properly, with good positioning, you can do it without damaging your knees. So let me show y'all. So you always want to do it slow and under control to make sure that your knees aren't pointing out like this, because that's whenever you start fucking them up. So you want like your knees almost inward and fist length apart, like right here. So make sure that your hamstrings are touching the seat. You don't want to be like hanging off the seat. That's when you start messing up your knees. Like the other ones, you just gotta get straight to it. 12 reps, let's go. about 6 to 7 reps. You just gotta keep pushing through that discomfort. So stick to the tempo, maintain form, and get it done. So for the third rep, we're gonna be going until failure. Let's go. Failure. We'll go either 30 seconds to 60 seconds reps to maintain activation and contraction of your quads. So let's go. At 100 pounds for the final and punishing set going into failure. For the very last exercise, we'll be moving on to leg press. Alright, so this next one involves your whole leg basically. That's why I really like it. So, where you can also, based on your feet positioning, you can choose where you want to target, whether the back of your leg, glutes, hamstrings, or you could target your quads by coming in more lower and narrow. Doing a little bit more wider, feet pointing a little bit more outward. And then for the other sets, we'll be switching to lower to hit my quads. So we do 12 or 15 reps. Now another thing I like about this one is that it's fairly easy, so you could go heavier than most of the other ones. I hit almost 200 pounds on this one, so you want to start out whichever way you feel comfortable, not ego like this. So let's go.
That's crazy.
After you did 12 to 15 reps pushing yourself, I did more wide stance. So to target more of my quads, I'll be going more narrow. Come on, man, use your brain. So instead of having it like this, like pointing outward, I'm having them more narrow, pointing inwards. So the key thing is you want to have your knees in front of your toes. So that puts more tension on your quads to get them bigger. So let's go.
That was funny. You're funny.
Without crushing your balls. Look, you could literally do a leg press, which is up here, and then a calf raise. It says place your balls over your feet.
Place balls of feet.
So look,
Not balls over your feet.
it's genius. So you don't even have to do separate calf exercise. You just do it right here. But it's
Cool. You don't give a crap.
Jay's been in too long.
You don't give a crap.
He don't give a crap. The gym shoes.
Where's that bull crap, man? Hey, shout out that boy Adrian. Let's get it.
Right, there you have it. Full complete leg day workout routine. And the very last set, I went to failure. Leg press, leg extension, the squats. So there I have it. My full complete leg day workout routine. You do at a gym or you go to the calisthenic videos. You don't need a gym. You don't work out. You're only making excuses, not for anybody else, but yourself. So, you want to roll to abundance and freedom. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Leg the legs, man.
Let's go.
And calves. Gainz.